Sometimes we get so caught up in our day-to-day, all the things that we have to do. We end up moving too fast. We end up being in our minds, just going from one thought to the next, without taking the time to actually listen. We encounter other people and we hear what they say, but we're not actually listening because we're moving too fast. Today I want to remind you to slow down and help you learn to listen to yourself and those around you. I promise when you start listening, things will become easier because you will minimize the miscommunication. You'll minimize the frustration. You'll minimize the misunderstandings. And so I invite you now to settle into this moment, taking a deep breath in, holding it for a moment, and slowly exhaling, allowing yourself to find stillness right now. Now start to tune into your mind, becoming aware of your thoughts, actively listening. Just notice what is flowing into your mind. Notice where your thoughts are leading you. No judgment, just awareness. And now I invite you to start to become aware and listen for the moments of silence in between each thought. Recognizing when your mind becomes empty, still and quiet. Now I invite you to imagine a golden light at the center of your being. This light represents your inner essence, your inner truths, your deepest desires, your authentic self. With each breath you take, see this golden light expanding, filling every single part of your body, expanding out beyond your body. As this light expands, feel it becoming stronger and stronger. Now I invite you to ask yourself any questions that have been on your mind, or anything it is that you want to know. Now, as you ask these questions, I invite you to listen for the answers. Noticing how the answers come up, whether it be through a feeling, through an image, through specific thoughts. Listen with your whole body, making note of what you receive. Notice what it feels like to hold this space for yourself, giving yourself room for answers to appear, allowing the stillness for you to just listen. Now I invite you to think of someone in your life that you often talk to. See yourself sitting with them, actively listening, allowing your mind to be blank, like when you were noticing the spaces between your thoughts. Allowing there just to be stillness as you hold space for that person like you did for yourself. Allowing yourself to hear and listen to what they're saying, picking up on any cues they are giving you beyond their words. Doing your best to stay in the present moment, listening, hearing, allowing your mind to just be blank as you're with them. Now see how that person reacts as you're able to show up for them in this way. As you're able to give them something sacred. As you're able to give them a space that they really need. Now see yourself responding to what they said, but in a way that actually resonates because you really listened. Notice how this now feels. Know that the more that you practice active listening, the easier it will get and the better you will become. Sometimes we're so excited to respond because we have a thought that we just really want to share. Start to become aware of those times as you're communicating with others. Become aware of the instances in which you may cut someone off, and just acknowledge it. Apologize. The more aware you become, the more easily it is to make a change. As you go about your day, continue to slow down and actively listen to yourself and to others. Revisit this video as many times as you feel called to it. Check below to learn how to work with me on a more personal level and for info on candles to help with your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to give a like and subscribe for more.